Welcome to my presentation on Adobe Presenter 7. In this short video clip, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of Adobe Presenter 7. In this presentation, another presentation software that's used primarily with PowerPoint, and it easily installs onto 2003-2007 PowerPoints, the toolbar. And once again, this is a type of presentation software that can be easily used for webinars, such as like with Camtasia. And you can use this with a webinar website that hosts webinars, and it's called GoToMeeting. In this package deal here, you can see that it installs the PowerPoint toolbar. Here's a picture of 2003, the toolbar for 2003. You'll notice on top here you see the arrow that's pointing to it. It says Adobe Presenter, and when you decide to record an audio or video or both presentation, you would click on Adobe Presenter, and then it has its own set of tools that we're going to show you here in just a few minutes. This is the 2007 PowerPoint toolbar, and you'll notice once again it has Adobe Presenter up on top. You would just click on that, and when you click on it, this is what opens up. This graphic here illustrates the toolbar that Adobe Presenter creates in its download that's installed onto PowerPoint. And you look at the graphic here, there are several options here. You can set preferences, you can add or edit audio, you can add multimedia, capture video, you can create quizzes and surveys, you can customize your presentation, and you can also publish it either as a Flash, PDF, or you can also connect it to a server. So there's several options here that you can use the Adobe Presenter for. So when you click on the Adobe Presenter, you'll notice preferences, and that's right underneath Adobe Presenter. And here's a blow up of that window here. And as you set your preferences, and this is probably something you want to do first before you start any recordings for presentations, this just identifies you. And here's a slide that just kind of gives a little personal about you, who you are, your email, maybe a website that they can use to contact you, just some other information like that. That can be pertinent to the presentation. So this is just part of the preferences, and like I said, you want to do this first before you start your presentation. This is this next part of the toolbar is the beginning of the audio and video recording, and how you synchronize your animations. And it's pretty clever how you do this. You'll notice that you have sync, which allows you to synchronize your slides with your audio, also edit. It's set up kind of like Audacity. If you've ever used Audacity, it's very similar to that. You click on the record button, and this is the box that will open up. You'll notice that there's actually two boxes here. One box, it says, to set your microphone level, read the following message into the microphone. You'll notice that there is a checking input level. It's in red. That means it's not ready to record just yet. So there's a little sentence there that you have to recite. And if you have proper levels, you'll notice the second box there, it says input level OK. So then you would just click on OK, and you begin your recording. You'll notice here's the box that opens up, and it has several little buttons there that can be a little confusing. You start your recording. Notice where it says next. You can click on that, which advances the presentation, or you click next to advance the animations. If you make a mistake, you can just stop it, cancel it, start over again. And it's pretty simple to do that. You just have to play around with this a little bit. It took me probably 2 or 3 times to figure it out. But once I figured it out, it was pretty user-friendly. Once you've completed your audio and you're interested in recording video and placing each video clip onto the slide through synchronizing the video with the audio, here is the tool for capturing video. It's similar to the audio function. Notice it has capture, import, and edit. When you start a video, click on capture, and this box will open up. And this is basically in the preview mode, and of course you need a webcam. If you have a webcam, your picture, the picture of you or the video clip of you will appear in this box here. Here's where you begin capturing the video by start recording, and then you can stop the recording. And like I said, it's pretty simple to figure out. Now the next slide here shows you where you want to put your video clip onto your slide, and so it says attach to slide 11 video capture. And I found, after probably experimenting with this, I'd say 4 or 5 times, that what I would do is just record the video for each slide, stop it, record another video for another slide, and then afterwards I could go back and easily synchronize videos where I want them to appear on each slide. So for me, that's how I did it. And there's probably a couple other ways you can do it, but for the most part, that's what I did, and it was pretty successful. Now, as you move on to the next box here, it allows you to add multimedia, which is another unique feature. Notice that it has import, and you can bring in an MPEG-4, you can bring in a WMV video, an AVI video. You can also insert a shockwave flash video. So that's part of it as well, and it gives you an edit mode that you can use as well if you want to clip it and set it up any way possible. It allows you to do that. You finished your presentation. Now you have the option to customize your presentation. And in this particular slide, you can see part of the toolbar here is Publish, Slide Manager, and Settings. I'm just going to hit on Settings and Publish. I didn't really spend a lot of time with Slide Manager. In this particular slide, when you begin to publish, you want to click on Publish, and this is the type of box that will pop up. You'll notice that there are several menu bars there that you can look at: appearance, playback, quality, attachments. I would look at every one of those and just kind of I mess around with them. That's how I learn. And you can't mess up your video or your presentation. You just mess around with it and see how it works, and just make sure you save everything, and maybe save a copy of it or something like that. But for the most part, just mess around with these, and once you're finished with this part of it, the next part is what is called Theme Editor. This allows you to set up different colors, different formats for the presentation. You'll notice on my presentation, I'm going to show you here in a minute, that I have the video of me placed on top of the slide. Now there's also another way where you can have the video of the person giving the presentation on what is called a sidebar, and it gives you notes and it gives you other applications that you can use as well. Pretty little nifty device there that you can use. Now the last part of this is actually publishing or rendering your presentation. So you would click on Publish, and this is what is going to show. You'll have a box here that gives you 3 options, and the first one is called Select Publish Locally to My Computer, or Publish to Adobe Connect Pro Server, or Publish as an Adobe PDF. I used my computer and Adobe PDF. I did not connect to the Adobe website. The way I understand this is that it gives you a web address to where you can upload your presentation for people to look at. I believe you have to pay for that. The one I had most success with was Adobe PDF. That was pretty simple to use. And I saved it to my desktop, and noticed it says there you can, there's certain ways you can do it. If you want to also package it, or make it part of a CD, you can do all that. So it's pretty user friendly here. Now, once you're completed with that, you're done. You're done with it, and you can take a look at your presentation.